In 2007, scientists sent living animals into the vacuum of open space with zero protection, and they survived. Not fish, not insects, not anything you'd expect. Tiny creatures called tardigrades, sometimes nicknamed water bears. They live almost everywhere on this planet, from mossy rooftops to deep-sea sediment. They are microscopic animals, among the toughest life forms ever studied. Most are smaller than a single grain of sand. You cannot even see one without a microscope. Under magnification, they look almost like tiny 8-legged bears, which is exactly where the nickname comes from. Despite that harmless look, they may be the most durable animals on Earth. The European Space Agency wanted to actually test that reputation, so they ran an experiment called TARDIS. Researchers took a batch of tardigrades and dehydrated them completely, drying them down to almost nothing. Then they strapped those dried-out tardigrades to the outside of a satellite. No capsule, no sealed chamber, just the bare exterior of the spacecraft. That satellite launched straight into orbit around Earth. For about 10 days, these tiny animals sat fully exposed to open space. No air surrounded them, no atmospheric pressure protected them. Deadly cosmic radiation hit them directly, along with raw solar ultraviolet rays. There was no shielding of any kind between them and the void. For almost any other living thing, that combination would be an instant death sentence. Humans would die within seconds without a pressurized suit. Even hardy bacteria struggle badly under that level of radiation exposure. 10 days of that would be enough to sterilize almost anything alive. But when the satellite returned to Earth, something strange happened. Scientists rehydrated the tardigrades with ordinary water. Many of them woke up within minutes and simply started walking again. It looked like nothing unusual had happened to them at all. Some of the survivors even went on to reproduce normally afterward. They laid viable eggs, and those eggs hatched just fine. Their offspring showed no signs of damage from the trip at all. No other known animal has ever survived that exact combination of conditions. Not the radiation, not the vacuum, not the total absence of pressure, all at once. But here's the part that actually explains how any of this is possible. Tardigrades survive using a biological trick called cryptobiosis. Under extreme stress, they shut their metabolism down to almost nothing. Their normal biological processes essentially pause completely. Then they replace most of the water inside their cells with a special sugar called trehalose. That sugar acts like an internal support structure, locking their cell walls in place. Their bodies become almost glass-like, frozen in a kind of suspended animation. They stay that way until moisture eventually returns to wake them back up. It sounds like something out of science fiction, but it is pure biology. No brain activity, no breathing, no visible metabolism at all, just a paused body waiting. And honestly, that's the part that gets me. This isn't some superpower, it's just water management taken to an absurd extreme. Space wasn't even the toughest test tardigrades have faced. They can survive extreme heat that would cook most living tissue almost instantly. They can survive extreme cold, far below freezing, for extended periods of time. They can withstand crushing pressure well beyond anything found in the deepest ocean trenches. They can go years without a single drop of water and still recover afterward. On top of every one of those extremes, they've also survived the vacuum of space itself. Tardigrades have already lived through all 5 mass extinctions in Earth's history. Every asteroid impact, every ice age, every catastrophic shift in climate, they simply outlasted it. While countless other species vanished completely, tardigrades kept going without pause. Entire ecosystems collapsed and rebuilt themselves around them, more than once. If Earth ever became truly uninhabitable for humans, tardigrades would likely still be here. They would just wait patiently for water to return, in no particular hurry, completely unbothered by whatever catastrophe had just happened around them. So, back in 2007, we sent the single toughest animal on the planet into space, and it barely even noticed. Follow for more random things you may not know.